The death penalty is the lethal punishment for a crime committed sentenced after due process of law. When sentenced to the death penalty, an inmate will be put on death row as their trial plays out. There are currently 31 states that still allow capital punishment and 19 states that have banned the death penalty. The main forms of execution are lethal injection, electrocution, firing squad, lethal gas, and hanging. The death of another human being will not bring justice to the victims lost. The loss of human life is an awful thing to deal with. The families of the victims will mourn the loss of their sons and daughters, but if the criminal is subjected to the death penalty, then it will not provide justice. Instead, that will just be another life lost. Someone else's son or daughter will be mourned despite their crimes. The victims are already dead. How is adding to the body count justice? Prisoners on death row have been proven innocent either before or after their execution. 1 in 25 prisoners on death row have been or are going to be proven innocent. The fact is, since DNA testing and other forensics technology has developed, many past cases have been disproven, but the innocent person was still executed. Continually developing technology could lead to more cases disproven, meaning that the U.S. government could be killing innocent people through the death penalty. Capital punishment does not deter crimes, despite what many people think. There is no credible evidence to support the statement that the possibility of capital punishment deters crime or correlates in any way to the fall or rise of crime rates. Criminals expose themselves to higher risks through their crimes. For some criminals, that is part of the pleasure derived from the crime. The possibility of the death penalty does not act as any more of a deterrent than the possibility of life in prison without parole. The Eighth Amendment prohibits cruel and unusual punishment. The murder of another for a crime committed should not be a suitable punishment. Killing murderers makes us murderers. In colonial times, treason and other crimes would be seen as death penalty worthy crimes. But in our modern world, we have resources to allow criminals to live a basic quality of life in a cell. Why put criminals out of their misery when we could allow them to sit and reflect on their wrongdoings while getting the bare minimum of life? We are no longer living in Hammurabi's time by eye for an eye standards. Show respect for human life. Say no to the death penalty.